Welcome back. Here we are trying to find the first dam destroyed as part of the Dambusters raids. Wasn't Wales, but I think I've tracked down the first dam to be destroyed. You're going to be really surprised at where it is. Let's go and find out. This could be fun. Well, before the Nantagro Dam was blown up, they had several models made at RLL Harmondsworth, and there's no photographic evidence that exists any more of them. But hey, Hounslow, Middlesex doesn't sound good. But I've got the original one, the very first dam that was blown up. Its location, you're not going to believe. Not far from junction 21 of the M25 is a sleepy little place called Brookett Wood, just near St Albans. Home to, amongst other things, the oldest naturist resort. Yep, nudist camp. That's right, the oldest nudist camp in Britain. Yes, Brookett Wood. Bit of a racy place in its time, but certainly very famous. And just down the road from there is a place called the Building Research Establishment. So if we can draw ourselves away from Spielplatz, head down to the Building Research Establishment, and it's there that the original dam can be found. And it's still there today. It's actually a historic monument. At the end of 1940, the BRE were ordered to build a scale model of the monodam, and in 8 weeks they built a 1/50th scale model. This is it today. Approximately somewhere in the region of about 2 million blocks were used in its construction. The aim being to keep it as it would have been built in real life. You really can't underestimate how massive an undertaking this was. 8 weeks. Design the actual unit, go ahead, make little moulds, make out all these hundreds and hundreds of thousands of little tiny blocks. This is actually archive footage of the dam under construction. Then actually building the thing all over the winter of 1940-41. It's amazing. They actually managed to do this, and the resultant object was known as Weir Number 1. Yeah, that was a secret code word for what was basically the first dam. To give you an idea of size, it's about 14 metres long, about a metre high, and somewhere in the region of just over half a metre deep. And these are close-ups of the construction that you can still see to this day, being obviously an ancient monument. There's a view there quickly of the gap that the bomb made. Obviously it was a much smaller bomb and it wasn't flown in. Yeah, these would have been static tests that were carried out. No planes were used at this stage. There were further tests undertaken with other dams at the Road Research Laboratory in Harmondsworth, but none of those exist any longer. Only after those tests was the Nantagro Dam, that was in part 1 of this little series, was blown up. Up until then it was just these models, and this is the first and only surviving as well one of those tests. So there you go. That is the first dam destroyed by Op Chastise. Big thanks to BRE for allowing me to use these photos. Thanks very much indeed. Hope you've enjoyed watching this and found it interesting. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye.